Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a quick reading for you about somebody that is looking to make amends after they feel like they kind of went the wrong direction or caused a little bit of drama for the wrong reason. The King of Wands is giving off energy of somebody that feels like they're the right person to perhaps begin the process of making amends for a larger group. So there might be a family or a couple of friends that turned from somebody based on a lie or based on some sort of assumption that was false. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And everybody say hello to the lovely Mr. Hambone. He's getting in all these snuggles right out the gate. All right, this is the Morgan Greer. We'll start with that and see what else we have for you. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We have the Hanged Man and the Hierophant in the reverse, along with the Star in the reverse. So we have somebody that has a different understanding of the situation, sees things differently, and wants to take a little bit of an unconventional approach towards the healing process that needs to happen here. So there could be some people that disagree with this King of Wands in terms of how they would like to approach this person that they feel they owe an apology to. We have the Tower in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like somebody sees a lot of value in this person that they need to make an apology to. They see them as one of a kind or somebody that can bring something to the table that not a lot of people can. And that's why it warrants pursuing some sort of new chapter or new beginning. There's something very special about this person. And whether it's a romantic connection or something they can do for a community or a business, it's of high value. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody made a snap judgment on this individual that's owed an apology. And it's partially because of something that somebody else said. So this could be a case of gossip causing the drama or somebody being jealous and not wanting to see the value in somebody because it made them feel like they had less to offer. We have Justice in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, we have an immature individual at the center of this drama that caused a lot of confusion in terms of who this person was, the one that's owed an apology. And there may have even been a little bit of disdain towards this person that was talked about wrongfully. Like, how dare you try to defend yourself, or how dare you question what's going on? There was maybe a difference in terms of age or where you're from, religion, something like that, where somebody felt like they could mistreat the person who's owed an apology, but somebody has reassessed the situation and determined that they basically assumed somebody was not worth their salt before they actually knew the person. It's like assuming somebody is a player or not to be taken seriously, and then realizing that you've misjudged their character, realizing they're actually, quite genuine or compassionate, a good person to be around, and feeling some measure of guilt or like, whoops, I probably shouldn't have done that, when they realize who they're really dealing with. All tied up. Door to personal healing and happiness. So this is good because we have the Star in the reverse. The fact that we have the door to personal healing, somebody is getting some sort of karmic debt cleared. by pursuing this apology or by prioritizing the need to make amends, because this all tied up card is suggesting that somebody has seen some pretty negative consequences for treating this person that they mistreated the way they did, right? So they may have even had some sort of dream or kind of clue that you can write your life or you can improve your situation, but you need to apologize to that person. You know you mistreated them, you jumped on the bandwagon to make somebody feel bad about themselves, and you have reason now to believe that that person was actually a good person. So it's like almost like homework was assigned. You do that, and we'll make your life a little bit better, right? So it's become obvious that this person was mistreated because of the favor they're being shown. We have the Six of Wands to indicate that this person who's owed an apology has had some sort of glow up or some sort of recognition for being good at what they do. Hi there, Miss Erica. Hello, Redbeard. How we doing? The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups both being in the reverse tells me that we have somebody that was overly cruel or overly critical of this individual. And I feel like in part it was because they were jealous of the attention somebody else was getting. Thank you, Miss Erica. I appreciate it. Jealousy will taint a lot of things, including friendships or relationships, right? So we have the Ace of Swords, two aces right next to each other, by the way. There's a truth coming through in terms of why somebody maligned or talked ill of this person. And with the Five of Wands in the reverse, it's becoming more and more obvious that it was a one-sided battle. I kept insulting you or trying to get other people to not like you, but you took the higher road. You didn't return in kind. You were mature about it, right? So there's an obvious conclusion that one person was manipulating the situation to make another person look bad. That's why we have the Empress in the reverse. We could have a situation here where we have an Empress in the upright that was being complained about by an Empress in the reverse. Somebody who was jealous because they don't have the independence or the intelligence. I'm trying to think of a more substantial word. Like there's a calmness and an understanding of one's path that I think pissed off somebody else. Like there's definitely some jealousy here. And this led to somebody doing their best to make sure this Queen of Wands, or yeah, I think that's what we're going to call her. Remember not to get too invested in the genders in tarot. This is energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us, but there is an attempt here to make sure somebody's not chosen, to make sure somebody is not welcome within a community because of this jealousy. But there was still something here that caused, like there's like an air of mystery or something alluring about this Queen of Wands that made people still want to know what was going on, even though there was a lot of negative things, negative press, if you will, being said about this person. There's that Fool card again. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is our King of Wands that came out at the beginning. This is somebody who realizes the error of their ways, right? We've been cruel or we have excluded somebody that should have been included, that should have been respected. They're speaking up on behalf of this Queen of Wands and against this Empress in the reverse. It could be that this was a romantic partner of this King of Pentacles, and that was part of the reason why they were jealous. They may have felt like their relationship was threatened by somebody that was more genuine or compassionate or talented than the Empress in the reverse. We have Strength and the Six of Cups. There was a difficult situation this King of Wands, King of Pentacles faced, and the Queen of Wands showed some sort of kindness to this person or to another person that the King of Pentacles witnessed. There was an act of goodness here, right? Of kindness that made the Queen of Wands' true character very obvious to this King of Pentacles. It could have been some sort of charity, but I don't think they talked about it. Other people had to witness it, right? This isn't, hey, look at me filming myself giving food to a homeless person or donating money or a car or something. No, somebody else saw it and then told others, hey, I think we have misjudged this person. Eight of Pentacles, a repeat. There's good works that have been witnessed. We have the Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a sense that somebody created some illusion here. The Knight of Cups, almost like a complete opposite to the Queen of Wands. This Empress in the reverse was trying to demonstrate how great they were, so they lied about something, but it didn't work. I'm really getting the idea here that we have somebody that is a complete opposite trying to take out a person that is clearly better or, kinder than they are. All right, this is the Tarot de la Nuit. Nine of Wands in the reverse. So we have somebody that is determined, being kind of compared to somebody that gives up pretty easily. So there's a sense of entitlement coming from this Empress in the reverse, somebody that expects other people to solve their problems for them. We have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. And then our Queen of Wands, the one that is owed an apology, was trapped or stuck on their own because of these gossip accusations, whatever they are. But the Nine of Pentacles says they did everything anyways. So there's a persistence, there's a determination to do well that the Queen of Wands has demonstrated and the Empress in the reverse has lacked. Very disparate energies. Seven of Wands, Temperance in the reverse. There was some sort of protection around the Queen of Wands, even as people were trying to attack or defame her. And so they were trying to create instability for this Queen of Wands, but somehow she remained fine. It's like I'm seeing somebody in a kayak and there are issues in terms of that kayak staying on the water, but somehow somebody avoids drowning. Like there were definitely shots fired, but this Queen of Wands was able to keep going and avoid having major issues, right? I don't know if you guys can see just how determined Hambone is to snuggle up against me, but it's pretty adorable.
You're just so sweet and cuddly. I love you.
All right, so we have the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Now we have the Page of Cups in the upright up here, and here it's in the reverse. So it feels to me like there was a fake apology, especially because we're clarifying the Knight of Cups, which has this like invisible cup in front of his face. So there could have been a comment that the Empress in the reverse made, like, oh, I apologized to them, or I tried to make that better, but they didn't. Somebody falsified an attempt to renew the situation, right? Or make it better. Hi, there's Anav. How are you doing? And then with the Ace of Pentacles, they did this fake apology in an attempt to try to get some sort of love offer or be seen as like important within the group. There we have the Five of Wands again in the reverse, just like we had right here. Also underneath the Page of Cups, so related to this apology that was not actually an apology. So this person made it that much more obvious that they could not compete with the Queen of Wands as the Empress in the reverse because they were jealous. They were painfully obvious in their envy, right? So there's unexpected income here and a journey. Whatever this Queen of Wands does for money or lives off of has done well. Remember I said there was something here that they're being noticed for or they're successful in. And it makes it obvious that there's some level of favor placed upon this Queen of Wands, right? So this journey is either something someone took towards the Queen of Wands to bestow something of importance upon her, or this is the journey the Queen of Wands herself is taking. There could be some sense here that they've like inherited a home, or they have really important connections, and that makes people realize how important it is to apologize. There's something here that's really of note. Okay, there's money of note, like a cash note. So we've got somebody here that is really important. It's like people realize all of a sudden, oh, the Queen of Wands comes from money, or the Queen of Wands has really good connections. They're, related to the governor or whatever it is. There's a whoops moment where everybody realizes that even though they assumed the Queen of Wands was poor because maybe they weren't super demonstrative of whatever money they have, they are well connected and well funded. Mature man. This is the King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Whoever feels like it's time to make an apology or make amends, they're realizing that it's really important to do so from a genuine place instead of relying on the fake or, I guess we can just leave it as fake apology, underwhelming apology from the Empress in reverse. The King of Pentacles, King of Wands does feel some sort of soulmate tie to this Queen of Wands. No surprise if they came out as the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. These are divine counterparts. They have some sort of mutual understanding. Ascension. The Queen of Wands is helping the King of Pentacles, King of Wands ascend after having been caught up as an emperor in the reverse because of their ties to the Empress in the reverse. In other words, you've got to be really cautious about who you spend your time with, because if you are with somebody like the Empress in the reverse or the Emperor in the reverse, you can get caught up in their illusions and fail to see some of the realities around you, right? Good morning, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Dino. So this masculine energy needed to see what a true empress or a true divine feminine looked like before they could see what was missing in the Empress in the reverse, because there are inevitably manipulations and illusions like this fake apology, like this fake cup in front of the Knight of Cups. Once they see the real deal, then it's easier for them to see, okay, I need to take a risk and walk away from whatever I thought was true love that is actually not love. So this is false love that the King of Wands has to walk away from. So there is a pause, an interlude. This person is letting go of this fake love and deciding what to do in terms of the love that they do feel is important for them to act upon. All right, I know that was a really quick reading, but I'm going to end it there. And I will, I think, actually be back for another live stream in maybe 2 hours or so. But thank you everyone for the likes and the subscribes, and I'll see you on the next reading.